Hey, in this video I'm going to talk about the specs of this bike as well as why I got it and my overall impression now after riding 10 miles. So when we first got it, I had to put it together. It took about 30 minutes or so to put together. You had to put together like the little foot pegs. The front wheel has to just go on, which is super simple. And you have to put on these fender flares and put a couple screws in, but it's not that hard. Like the little rack has to go on as well. But it doesn't take that long. It took me about 30 minutes and now it's good to go. I got this one for a couple different reasons. One, I wanted something that had suspension on the front and back. I also like that it kind of collapses here in the middle and also the handle kind of goes down. Now I can put this in the back of the car with no problem. It's nice and compact, and I want to get a couple more of these. That way it puts them in the travel trailer. That way all of us can get and scoot down the road. I wanted something that had a rack. I actually ride with my daughter and take her to school and let her sit on the rack and she holds me, which is really nice. It's got a 500-watt motor on the back and it has pedal assist, or you can just let it drive all the way. It has max speed of 20 miles an hour, and the settings here go from 1 to 5, 5 being the most powerful and 1 being the least powerful. It's a 7-speed, so it's kind of nice. Just have to mess with them on one side. The disc brakes were super nice. You can adjust the different shocks. Something else that was a must for me was going to be when you collapse this and you bring it in, the battery actually is able to slide out. And I wanted to be able to service the battery if necessary, because that's one of those wear items that is definitely going to need to be replaced sometime down the road. And I didn't want it to be completely locked and trapped in place where I couldn't replace it. Something else has been nice, as you can see, I've already taken a little bit off-road, is the nice fat wide tires. Gives it some nice sturdy stability, but it's not crazy knobby, so it's not super loud, but it's got a little bit, it's got enough traction to go off-road if you want. It's got this nice little LED light that kind of connects into place, and right next to the light switch is also a little horn. And here you can start calculating like how many miles you've gone. I've already now just put 10.4 miles on it, and I started with a full charge and I've still got quite a bit of charge. Now I was pedaling some of the time, so it's not like I was just pure battery. So I think this would go quite a ways if you pedal. Now obviously if you're going to be just using the electric power only, it's going to use more battery. So that's going to vary depending on your situation. I've got the seat kind of lower, but the seat it does come up higher if need be. The kickstand works really good, which was nice. But overall, I've been really happy with this thing so far.